The girl broke off a small piece of cookie and tossed it to the mouse in the corner, because if it weren't for that mouse, she never would have found any food. After restoring some energy, she suddenly noticed a fidget spinner in the cookie box. Without thinking, she started spinning it. When it stopped, she glanced up at the freezer fan. A bold idea popped into her head. She yanked a steel pipe off the shelf and aimed it at the fan cover. Using leverage, she pushed with all her strength. Soon she managed to pry the cover off. She then raised the pipe and aimed at the spinning fan. Gripping the frozen metal with her numb hands, she stabbed upward with full force, but the pipe bounced right off. The pain from her frostbitten hands was instant and intense. The fan kept spinning violently, and the freezer temperature had dropped to -17 degrees. She felt completely hopeless. Looking down at the struggling mouse, she tucked it into her coat to keep it from freezing. Just as she was about to give up, she felt something in her bag. She pulled it out and it was a lighter. She quickly lit it without hesitation. Even the tiny flame gave her a surge of hope. She grabbed her college admission letter and set it on fire. The strong flame brought immediate warmth, but it wasn't enough. So she started tearing pages from her textbooks. One by one she fed them to the fire. The growing flames filled the space with heat. For the first time she felt a bit of warmth, and the temperature inside the freezer began to rise. But just as things were getting better, thick smoke made her start coughing. As a college student, she quickly realized, if this continued, she would suffocate from the smoke. She reluctantly smothered the fire with a piece of cardboard. The moment the flame died, a wave of freezing air rushed in again. But then she noticed something in the burnt remains, a picture that sparked an idea. She pushed herself up with all her strength and began moving goods around the freezer. With effort, she built a small makeshift ice shelter. It wasn't airtight, but it could block most of the wind. Then she curled up tightly inside the cramped space.